Hello and welcome back to Eco Dream Venture. My name is Calvin Simmons and today we're going to show you how Powerline-Ace will empower your HD-PLC Powerline adapter enough to ignore all 4 impractical restrictions recommended by the Powerline experts. Now this video is meant for those who are already familiar with Powerline adapter setups, so we're going to take it a little bit faster. We're going to prove 2 things today. We're going to prove that Powerline experts are absolutely correct in asking you to follow all 4 impractical restrictions because they had no better practical solution till date. And number 2, we're going to prove to you that we have the solution now, and that by just adding Powerline-Ace into your Powerline adapter setups, we'll be able to create a Powerline adapter setup which is practical, effective, and safe from lightning, and at the same time ignore all 4 impractical restrictions recommended by the experts. So here we go. Now, as you can see, this is a very common Powerline adapter networking setup. We have the PS3 game console, a couple of laptops, we have the 4-port switch, and of course the HD-PLC Powerline adapter and the LCD TV, all of which are drawing power supply from a single wall outlet. Now we've intentionally followed all 4 impractical restrictions recommended by the experts. So if you come closer, you'll note that the interconnected equipment power supply has been switched off. The HD-PLC Powerline adapter is plugged directly to the power strip without going through any surge protection device, and we have a noise generating equipment in the form of a cell phone charger which is currently switched off. Now let's take a look and see if we can stream a full HD file from the server to be displayed on this laptop which is currently running on backup battery. Okay, we are in the network. I'm going to choose a sample trailer and we'll take note on both the audio and visual once this has loaded. Okay, now this would be a Toy Story 1080p trailer. Okay, a bit of a rocky start, but it seems to be okay right now, both in audio and visual. Okay, seems to be fine right now. Let's take a look and see what happens when we turn on the cell phone charger. Okay, I'm going to turn on the cell phone charger right now. You can see that the phone has switched on. Let's take a look at the audio and visual. You can see immediately that the audio and visual had stopped streaming, or it's filled with lag, extreme lag. Okay, let's carry on. Let's take a look and see now what happens when we share a same power outlet through a power strip. Turn on all the power supply here. Okay, now that I've switched on all the interconnected equipment, I can turn off this stream and I can stream via the PS3 to be showed on this LCD TV. Also, I'm going to have to reroute the connection so that the LAN switch is connected to all the equipment and not just this laptop. So let me just go ahead and reroute this for you. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to turn on the PS3, turn on the LCD TV, and we're going to stream the full HD file from the server using the HD-PLC Powerline adapter, and it's going to be displayed on this LCD TV right here. Okay. Okay, just a second here, the PS3 has just booted up. Okay, let's check the volume. Okay, we're going to go to the network and we're going to stream a slightly longer 1080p HD file, Big Bug Bunny. Okay. Now while this is loading, I want you again to pay attention to both the audio and visual. Note that we have ignored 2 impractical restrictions. We've turned on the cell phone charger and we're sharing the same wall outlet through a power strip. Okay? Just give it a second while it loads. It should be up in just any moment now. Okay, immediately you can see that this HD stream is filled with lag and stutter on both the audio and visual. It's finding it very hard to stream this full HD file. So let me just carry on and see what happens when we include a common SPD into this setup. So let me just stop this stream right now. Okay, and let me just include a common SPD which I have here. This is a common SPD that I hold in my hand. I'm just going to include it into this Powerline setup. I'm going to turn off the power supply to the HD-PLC Powerline adapter. remove the plug, include the SPD onto the strip, and plug the HD-PLC onto the generic SPD. Okay? And then turn on the power supply. There we go. Okay, then now, once we've included the common SPD, we're going to try and establish connection to the network using the HD-PLC Powerline adapter. Let's try and see whether we can establish a connection here. I'm going to go and try and stream the same 1080p HD file, Big Buck Bunny. Okay, we'll see whether you can establish a connection. There you go. It says that a media server error, a DLNA protocol error has occurred, which means that we are not connected to the LAN. So by just adding a common SPD to the setup, we've shown you that we cannot even establish a connection, let alone stream HD files. So it becomes very apparent that all 4 impractical restrictions are absolutely necessary because there was no better practical solution till date. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you that by just adding Powerline-Ace into your Powerline adapter setups, we will create a Powerline adapter setup which is practical, effective and safe, and at the same time ignore all 4 impractical restrictions. So here we go. I have a Powerline-Ace model right here. This is also a performance-proven lightning isolator. I'm going to replace the common SPD with this Powerline-Ace model. So what I'm going to do right now is turn off the power supply to all the equipment that you see here. Just turn off the PS3, turn off the LCD TV, switch off power supply for all interconnected equipment and the cell phone charger, and then switch off power supply to the HD-PLC Powerline adapter. And then now I'm going to remove the common SPD and replace it with our Powerline-Ace. So the Powerline-Ace will be plugged into the strip like such. HD-PLC will be plugged into the Powerline-Ace. And the interconnected equipment power supply will be plugged into the Powerline-Ace. Okay? Now obviously this is only half the story. I also have to do the same thing or introduce Powerline-Ace at the server end. So let's take a look at how we do that. Alright, so as you can see, we have another HD-PLC Powerline adapter. Let me just turn the power supply to the equipment off here. So I'll switch it off, and remove the plug, turn the power supply off for the HD-PLC Powerline adapter, and include the Powerline-Ace. This is again a different model for Powerline-Ace, but it's also a performance-proven lightning isolator or surge protection device. I'll plug it to the wall. HD-PLC Powerline adapter plugs into the Powerline-Ace as such, and interconnected power supply plugged into the Powerline-Ace as such. Okay, just like that. I'm going to turn on the power supply, boot up the equipment here, and we're going to head on back to our entertainment station to stream the same 1080p HD file from the network. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to turn on the power supply to the Powerline-Ace, go ahead and turn on the power supply to all the interconnected equipment and the cell phone charger. Then now we're going to boot up the PS3, turn on the LCD TV, okay, and we'll wait for the PS3 to boot, and we're going to stream the same 1080p HD file from the server through the HD-PLC Powerline adapter onto the LCD TV. Alright. Okay, we'll go through the same network. Same video where the HD file is, and we're going to stream Big Buck Bunny again. While this is loading, I want you to pay attention to both the audio and visual, okay? Now, for those of you who've just joined us, we've just only included Powerline-Ace at both your Powerline adapter setups. Here we go. Alright, as you can see, so far audio and video pristine. Let's take a look and see what happens when we include a second HD stream here. Now remember a while ago when we did not have the Powerline-Ace, we were struggling to stream even a single HD file. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and stream 3 HD files through the same HD-PLC Powerline adapter because we've only added Powerline-Ace at the setup. Let's take a look and see if we can do that, okay? So I'm going to go, we're already in the network, I'm going to go ahead and stream another HD file. Okay, take note on both the audio and visual on this one. This is a 1080p HD trailer. Alright, as you can see, the audio and visual looks fine. Let's take a look and see if we can include a third HD stream from the same server using the same HD-PLC Powerline adapter. Okay, I'm in the same network right now. Let's take a look at the HD videos in that server. Okay, we're gonna stream another 1080p trailer, and we'll take note on both the audio and visual on this one. Alright, the audio and visual looks fine. So as you can see right now, we're streaming 3 HD files flawlessly from the server through a single HD-PLC Powerline adapter using Powerline-Ace. When without Powerline-Ace, we were struggling to stream even a single Stream HD file. Now for those of you who think we're actually pulling a fast one, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to unplug the HD-PLC Powerline adapter from the Powerline-Ace, and you should see that all 3 streams would stop, okay? So I'm going to just show this simple demonstration. So this is the HD-PLC Powerline adapter, and this is the plug which is plugged into the Powerline-Ace. So I'm going to remove this plug right now, and all 3 streams should stop. Alright, so as you can see, the first stream has, or the PS3 stream has stopped, laptop 1 has stopped streaming, and laptop 2 has also stopped streaming. What this essentially means is that we're able to create a Powerline adapter setup which is practical, effective and safe by just plugging Powerline-Ace at your Powerline adapter setup, and at the same time ignored all 4 impractical restrictions recommended by the experts. Now you can expect Powerline-Ace to be available globally as soon as we get a global partner. The reason we need a global partner is because we anticipate the projected sales demands to be beyond our capabilities as soon as Powerline-Ace has been launched. Now we're just waiting for the right time to launch Powerline-Ace, and we feel that 2011 is the correct time. And if you feel that you are the correct partner, we urge you to contact us because investment opportunities are still open. So thank you for your time and for following us. My name is Calvin Simmons from EcoDream Venture, and remember, with Powerline-Ace, you will never miss a bit.